Hey everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. In this video we'll be tackling our final mission in the first set of missions that you're given, Emergency Assistance on Bakura. Now the last mission and this mission are going to be a decent bit longer than the first three, so I might eventually have to start splitting them into two videos as they get more challenging and take longer overall. So that said, let's get into the mission and I'll explain more about what will happen, finishing off a set of missions towards the end of the mission. The officials on the planet have requested assistance. Some unknown party had taken control of a power station in the mountains. They had sent a team that had not reported back at all. Their concerns are twice, as they want to make sure whoever entered this ticket over is stopped, and they want to make sure it remains undamaged. The station sits on a dormant volcano, and if the facility were destroyed, the volcano could erupt, possibly destroying a heavily populated city. So they need you to go in there and stop the group.
Kyle is currently away from the academy, but he will meet you on Bakura. Then the two of you can investigate the station. Be sure to wait for him before you do anything.
Okay, now I will not be grabbing absorption at all in this Let's Play. Force Seal 2 is still basically all you really need, and there's no reason to do Mind Trick or Protection any further yet. So we'll be grabbing our first Dark Power, that's right, and we're going for Grip. Level 1 just holds an enemy immobile for 5 seconds, but doesn't do any damage. At level 2 and up, it will start doing damage and last longer. And then we'll throw this out on a couple enemies while we're there to show it. Grabbing our same through weapons, because again, we're going to mainly be using the lightsaber.
Where are you, Kyle? I've been waiting here forever. Well, I can't wait around. I've got to do something.
So as you saw from this scene, apparently we've been waiting here for quite some time for Kyle to show up, so we decided to start investigating on our own. A little bit of Star Wars fact history for you. For the fans out there, this ship we arrived in is a Z-95 Hunter. It is the ship the X-Wing was based off of. And the difference is this one can split the wings into an X formation. And the reason they made the X-Wing from this is because this ship, having the real long nose and the straight wings, has very poor maneuverability and movement. So they wanted a ship that was like this but had better maneuverability. Hence the X-Wing was born. When it spreads its wings, it has much better maneuverability and turning capability than the Hunter. So here we go. See right off the bat, there's a smoking power droid laying there that's broke. Scorch marks all over. A dead guy there. More scorch marks up ahead. Another dead guy. They all have guns. Are these possibly the people that were sent to investigate? And if they are, that means they're Bakurans too. There's another dead guy and a big scorch mark. What you're going to want to do, head in here. Small booster right there, med pack. And small booster and med pack here too. But how do you get there? Well, if you look closely, this grating is damaged. So you bust it down. There's the first of 5 secret areas. I only know where 4 of them are, but I will be showing all 4. And I want to look in this camera feed here to advance this mission more.
The charges are set, sir.
Good. The Republic is getting complacent. They underestimate us. This will remind them what happens to traitors.
Now as you can see here, these guys are obviously the Remnant that Kyle mentioned in the last mission, and the Remnant is the Imperial Remnant, all of the forces that remain loyal to the Emperor and the Empire. And they said they set charges, which are bombs, so there's more than one that we have to find apparently. That yellow thing by them is the charge, so that's what we're looking for. hit interact again, it'll switch to another camera. There's a second bomb. And again, that might look the same, but the path is actually slightly different looking. And if you look at everything around, it's a different angle on the entire outside, so that's a third bomb. There's our fourth. These cameras are only clues to the locations of each bomb, so keep that in mind. And there's the fifth.
They're going to blow the whole installation. I have to stop.
So we're going to have some new enemies in this, dealing with the Imperial Remnant now.
Take positions. Ready.
There's one of them, Stormtroopers. Come in here, back under the staircase. Your second secret area, thermal detonators and a large booster. A secret area will always either have health, a med pack, or both. So keep that in mind if you ever need health or a shield. Refill somewhat as you're going. Because if they don't have a med pack but they have a shield, it's always a large booster.
No wonder I was supposed to wait for Kyle. It's the Empire.
And because it's kind of fell up this ramp, and there's mines there, you might not think to come up here, but take out your blaster, blow out the bottom two, and you can walk right under. Another shield charger and med pack there if you need it. And this is why you want to blow out a couple of them and come out here. It's the first bomb.
Okay, 4 more to go.
And as you just said, there's 4 more, and when you go to your data pad, it'll show you how many are left as well. So I'm going to head down and head through this way. Another med pack there. Here's another new guy. Imperial officers. Now pretty much every officer is cloaked. Or has a cloaker, and like 90% of them use them, so you're going to hardly come across any that don't. It won't be until much later on where you'll run across some that aren't going to be using them. But you can tell where they are because the light will be bending where they're standing. Now I want to hug the left to avoid that fire there. Wait for the fire there to stop. Run by it and wait for the steam to stop here and run to the right. Wait for that fire to stop and jump over. And there is another new encounter we have there, floor-mounted sentries. Run up here, now just run and hold shift to roll under these and you won't even have to deal with them. You especially want to do it for this one, because there'll be a guy that spawns and blows up the bottom when they're killing themselves when you run back through, eliminating his own threat. Back here there's 2 more troopers and an officer. Kill them all, but make sure you definitely kill the officer, and I'll show you right here. She drops a security key. And there's a shield charger right here. And a med pack right there if you need them. No, I did it again. What you want to do is run up here, switch back to the blaster again, stand back safely and blow up these bottom 2 trip mines again. Got another med pack right there. 2 more officers out here. There's the second bomb.
3 more.
So now you run back through there and we get more guys spawned. There's the guy that stupidly blows himself up. You can just run under the top one. Roll under that one. Roll under this one, then you can kill these guys. And now what that key is used for, right here is the key reader. It unlocks this door. And now there is a trooper with a repeater on the left and a regular trooper on the right. Take out the one on the right, because if you don't, you'll normally run up in there all the way to the top of the ramp. Large booster there, grab it if you need it, or regardless how much shield you need. We're going to go to the left up here. Up on this box is another med pack and small booster. Hug these boxes because this guy is on a web blaster. And they do a decent bit of damage when you're hit with it. Now you can burst those smashing them with your saber and you can get on them, but whenever you're going to need to get on them, they're going to be like, have no enemies around them. Officer in here who is usually cloaked. If not, he's usually standing somewhere where he blends in with the darkness of the area. Now you can run down on these rocks, on these little cliff rocks here, whatever you want to call them, without any trouble. But I want to show what's in here just in case you might need it. And then on the way back I'll run across to show you it's safe. We got 2 more troopers in here. And here we got more ammo and another med pack. Come down and turn left here and you got 3 more officers. As you see, that one had a security key and that's needed to continue the mission. Deactivate this one.
Just 2 more left.
But before you do anything else, hop back here. It's the 3rd secret area. Just got a med pack and another shield booster. Before we actually continue on, head over this way. Okay, just double checking to make sure. And drop down these boxes to safely get down. Turn left here. And come down here to this weird little lighted platform. If you notice, it's got a shield charger and an ammo refiller. So if you need any shield or ammo, you can get it there. Mind you, the ammo spots only hold so much and they can't fill one gun completely, so if you need any blaster rifle or pistol ammo, just use the blaster ammo that they have all over the damn place. Because all of the troopers have blaster rifles and they share ammo, the rifle and pistol do. Come over here, step on this elevator and wait for it to take you down. Come around the left side like this. And here's the 4th and last secret area that I know of. It has a med pack and some detonators. So then once you're done there, just come back around. Hit the button here to call it. But whenever you see a button like this, or something that looks like a panel on a wall, even if it's on a wall next to an elevator, it's used to do this and call the elevator over to you. So run over here and unlock this door with the key we got. There's a cloaked officer down here. I'll show you something for when you run back through this room later if you don't need it right now. Got a large booster and a med packet. Unless you need about the full heal from those, don't grab them at the moment. There'll be more to grab later on, and that will be wasted. Here you have an officer and a trooper. Come through here, down there, right over there you have on the ammo rack you have a med pack, shield charger on the left, ammo refiller on the right, and a med pack over here. Now there's 2 rooms over there and you can't go further than the 2nd room. They just have 4 officers and 4 troopers. But when more guys start coming out here, those guys will run out and cause you heck. So what I like to do is just run in here and take care of them all right now. There's the 4 officers and the 4 troopers are in here. Alright, so they're taken out, so now we just run back through this way. Here's Grip. There we go, there's Grip. Now, as you just saw, falling all the way down there is death. So falling to the glass pathway there is pretty hefty fall damage, so there's an elevator here that'll take you all the way down to the ground, and the elevator over there will take you to the glass platform. So what we're going to do to make this a little easier for us is take this one to the glass platform and kill the officer up here. Now if you fall on these turbines here, you die instantly from electrocution, so make sure you don't touch them or drop down on them. Another guy over here. Another floor-mounted turret right there taken out. Here's the fourth bomb.
Only one more.
Before I do anything else, I'm going to come in here and redo my health and shield. Now to get this one, you can either jump on the boxes, jump over there, then jump over there. Or you can jump up and use pull to pull it down off into you. So already in here. To get to the last bomb, we have to go up to the top again. So we'll call this elevator down, then go up on it, and head back through. And this door, you might not have even noticed because of the overhang there kind of blocking it. That's where we go through. We got 2 troopers and an officer in here. Just run through with your saber on and kill them. And if you notice, this was the room on the first camera we looked through. So here's the 5th bomb.
That does it. Better get back to my ship.
And here's another ammo or shield charger if you need it. Now coming back through, there will be a lot more guys again. We got 2 officers up here, and there's 3 troopers down there if you come from down there. As you saw, there was a trooper to the left and right when you come in here. They normally don't run around this much, so it's kind of annoying. That's a decent bit of fall damage if you drop down from there, so just hit the button and call the elevator to go down. It's only a couple seconds, you can manage it. A couple troopers down here. Damn it. You guys need to stop running. Show you Grip again. Just holds him like that for 5 seconds. Out here and to the left, more troopers. Cloaked officer right there. There's another cloaked officer up here. And now we're not going to keep heading this way, and we're not going to turn and go back that way, and you'll see why here shortly. Now there's one last trooper up here before we hit where we're going. To help this one go through this door, and there will be a big explosion opening a path for us.
We have you now.
So kill that officer and the 3 troopers there. You just saw the officer drops a security key. Head through this way, avoid the smoking pipe. Another officer down here. You can see this door is locked, but there's a security card reader right here. So we're going to use his key on it. Over here, you want to take out either the bottom 2 or the middle 2. It is possible to aim at this bottom one, but it's a little tricky. So if you don't have the patience for that, just take out the middle two. Actually, I took out the third, but it doesn't really make a difference. And back here, some health, blaster ammo, and then a recharger if you need it. And now back in here, we're back where we started. Now, come to the store, there's going to be 2 troopers on the left, 2 troopers on the right, and pretty far distance apart. So you want to make sure if you're not going to go into speed that you like duck around and jump and always have your saber out. That way you can avoid taking too much damage from them. So once we get to the ship, it's going to go into the briefing screen, and then whenever you finish and you go to the academy, there's always one more screen that shows after that before it goes into cutscenes. So I'll see you in the briefing and then on that one screen to talk about it.
Sorry I never made it to Bakura.
65 enemies. Again, we found 4 out of 5 secrets. I think that's pretty good for showing you all but one of them. I'd never found that one, so I wouldn't know where to start telling you where it is. 60 blocks. Again, it shows you just how much health and shield it saves having that out to block. 15 jumps, 3 pulls, and 3 grips to show you grip. Now it says you need it back and you haven't expected to go back, mainly just more so because you finished all of the missions.
You're making good progress. Luke and I can sense the good in you.
Now Luke or Kyle can come and talk to you during these scenes. They'll say something similar, but it'll be a little different. Luke's is a little shorter than his if he talks to you here. And basically what they say depends on whether you have more points in light side or dark side powers. If you have more in dark side, they usually say something along the lines of sensing you taking a darker path and just to be careful what you do. Alright, so I'm going to hit continue here, and this will go into the end of chapter set, or whatever you want to call it, cutscenes, and then go into the story mission in between, then into the actual next set of missions. So I will end it off here with my talking. I will let it go through the cutscenes, but that'll be it. But no more talking for me after this, so hope you've been enjoying. If you've been playing along or just watching, hit subscribe and hit those like buttons, and I'll see you all in the next mission.
I've called you all here to relay some disturbing news. Someone sliced into my personal records and accessed some highly sensitive data about places where I felt a strong connection to the Force. Places like Cloud City, Hoth, and Biss.
What could they get from that besides a tour?
Something nasty.
I believe that the scepter Jaden saw was somehow used to drain the residual Force power from the Masasi Temple.
Drain the Force? How can anyone do that?
I'm not sure. But I've learned from the Jedi holocron that devices were created in the past that could absorb and store Force energy.
Those people Jaden saw may have discovered some way to harvest Force power with that scepter.
Which could be dangerous indeed.
So what are we gonna do?
We'll have to investigate any locations from my records. That includes all of you students. Corrin, you're going to Wayland. Kyle, I need you to look at the Valley of the Jedi.
Finally, some real action.
Why would they be stealing Force power?
I don't know. You worry too much, Jaden. I bet that these cult guys can't take on a Jedi.
Well, we're not Jedi yet. We're just students.
You may be just students, but you're both well on your way. So don't rush it.
Jaden, I'm sending you to Hoth, where I had a vision of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I imagine there is a pretty strong aura there. Rosh, I'm sending you to the remains of the planet Biss. It's very remote, so I doubt the cult has been there. Don't stay too long. The Imperial Remnant may still be operating in the area.
No problem.
That's everyone then. May the Force be with all of you.
Good luck. Call me if you need any help.